So I see, it's funny because I see the preschool teachers using this all the time. In fact, my daughter comes home and brags about how she was the teacher's helper for the day.
What, are you going to be daddy's helper? Is that what you have to do, or mommy's helper?
Yeah, the word helper is much better than
Chores?
Chores, for sure. The researchers say that when you use the noun helper, it's a description that points to a child's basic character and identity. So they're more motivated to prove that it's true.
That they can do it.
That
they can help out.
out.
They can, yeah. That's a good point. You want to help me do something? You want to be my little helper? No, I want to be your big helper.
At some point in time, though, where does that shine on that turd wear off?
Does this work with your wife?
No, that's what I'm saying. If you go up to an adult and you say to him, hey, you want to be my helper on something? I'm telling you to F off. No? Talk down to me like I'm some kid?
Yeah, that's so funny.
You know?
Well, yeah, there's got to be a certain age, right? And I'm guessing it's teenager, because teenagers, that's
Now that we figured
they
out,
already think they're adults.
yeah, now that we figured out how to make kids do what we want them to do, how do we get? What's the one word that we could use to get adults to?
Can we just take off of that and just say, hey, can you help me with this? I need your help.
Can you give me a hand? That's what I usually say. Can you give me a hand?
See, I think when you
I
ask
go
for
the
somebody
helpless route.
to help you or give you a hand because you need them, when you let them know you need them, everything psychologically changes, and now
Yeah.
they feel important.
Yeah. Like, I can't pull this off without you. I do it with you all the time whenever my car's in the shop. I'm like, hey, could you possibly give me a ride from
Well, we're coming to work at the same time.
the
Don't
shop?
read into that too much. And I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. But you've never asked me, why? Is your shop not on the way?
No, I guess, yes, I used to ask you to pick me
That's
up.
true.
Or follow
That's
me over.
true.
That was a long time
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just stick around for my oil changes now. They take 30 minutes, and I go to the dealership, so.
Yeah. You don't ever get anything else done to your car?
They always have snacks and coffee and TV in the waiting room.
Good Wi-Fi.
Good Wi-Fi, too.
One day,
I can get some work done there.
One day I had to so when I bought the car, this was dumb, but the dealership I bought the car from, they did not have extra keys. They only had one key. I'm like, there's got to be some spares here or something, or somebody else was driving this.
Spares are expensive.
And they're like, nope, sorry, we don't have any on record. You kind of SOL on this one. Had I known that, probably wouldn't have bought the car because the spares were $95 a piece. And I decided to get 4 of them cut because
Before you knew the price or after?
after I knew the price, because you need them on hand. Because what
$400.
happens if you lose one or whatever?
And you have another one.
Yeah, but I
But
mean,
4 at once, that's a lot.
yeah, I know.
It's an extra,
so anyways,
$300 you could have done something else
I was
with.
at the dealership for the actual car because I bought the car from a different dealership than what the manufacturer is. I was at the dealership for the car, and it took them 2 hours. One day I knocked out it was like beginning of football season too, so it was like fantasy football time. I had so much work done in that Wi-Fi. With that Wi-Fi, man, I'll tell you what, Sunset Honda was my helper that day.
Can I tell you, this is why I'm a big fan of these board rooms that they have, or these VIP rooms at airports. Mm-hmm. Okay, I looked into this. All right. For example, I'm going to use the Alaska Airlines because I always tell everybody that's what I fly. So it's $45 to go into the Alaska Airlines boardroom. Once you get inside, they've got the big couches, the big chairs. They got private rooms you can go in, free Wi-Fi, free drinks. That's including beer and cocktails and wine, and free food. Now, it's not a huge menu. It's usually soup, nachos,
You would get
like a vegetable platter or something.
So basically, you're getting the benefits of an Embassy Suites, but you're getting it at an airport and no bed.
But go to an airport. All right, you've done this,
Oh, it's
and you have a
expensive.
layover,
It's
and you go
expensive.
to the sports bar or whatever the place is.
Yeah.
You order one beer, you order something to eat, and next thing you know, you're out. It's tip $35.
Yeah, you're right.
For $10 more, you could have sat in this great room, not to deal with any. I'm telling you, and I got the most work done.
Is it unlimited drink?
Unlimited.
Okay, well then it's worth it then.
And they have a little tip jar out there,
See,
by the bar, and I put $5 in there when I get there, and we're good.
See, you've done something today that.
I've convinced you, haven't I?
No, you've done something today that is you've become my helper because you've given me advice on the Alaska Airlines boardroom.
It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Because, I mean, otherwise you will go and let's say you wanted to have 2 beers. You've already spent more than you could have.
When you are in the boardroom, do you ever say to the people working in the boardroom, "Hey, could you be my helper and
yeah,
give me some soup?"
No, there are people like that in there. They don't use helper, but they definitely think they're better than everyone else.
Good morning.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning on 93.3 KZOZ.